This is really how I've been treating this market cycle so far. Laid back, relaxed, really kind of unaffected by the things that are going on in the market right now, because I understand that in the grand scheme of things, the long-term perspective, they don't matter. And this is something that people need to understand. We really need to enjoy this time here while we have it, because there is going to come a point in time where people are going to have to rethink their profit-taking strategies, where we're going to be getting into mass adoption, where the times are going to be so wild that you won't even know what to do. And I want to show you guys exactly what I mean here. And this is something I've mentioned before several times, but people really need to think about. We're going through this big shuffle in the industry. And what we're seeing is very clear manipulation, but a big embrace from people that are not retail. The adoption right now is not retail adoption. It's enterprise, it's governments, it's institutions. And Crypto Rover said what I've been saying for a very long period of time. BlackRock isn't buying billions of ETH to make a loss. These institutions in the market, they're not buying Bitcoin, they're not buying Ethereum, they're not buying ADA or XRP or whatever to lose money on it. It's all strategic positioning right now. And what they're doing is they're building bags, they're building out tools, whether that's ETPs, ETFs, exchanges, funds, front-end systems for payroll, whatever it may be. There are so many different things that right now they're trying to get in place for retail adoption so they can make a bunch of money. That's the biggest thing you need to know. We've seen this take place before. And what they've done is they've kind of they put their foot on the brake pedal to slow everything down and to make you question what you're doing. That's why every time we see one of these dips, you see these large entities swoop in and buy up a bunch of crap around the crypto space. Not really a surprising thing. I mean, it happens time and time again, but it's happening in a bigger way in this market cycle. And people seem to be missing it because right now we keep falling under this cloud of, we'll call it shit, in the crypto market. War news, economic uncertainty, tariff news, quantum computing, black swan events, right? A bunch of crap that is meant to distract you from all the stuff that's going on in the space. What you need to know is that adoption isn't going to stop, right? For some of these altcoins that we talk about here on the channel very consistently, it's not going anywhere, right? We're at 5 to 6% of the world. We're on the verge of tipping into 7, 8, 9, 10%. And then it's a very quick path to 20%, 40%, 70%. And that is something that can happen in just a 5-year span, frankly. It accelerates. For anybody that hasn't looked at an adoption curve, it goes like this. Then it accelerates and then it starts to flatten out again once you get past 80%. And what you're seeing right now is big adoption from those large entities, from enterprises, from institutions, from governments. It's not a surprise thing right now. So what I will say is this is a long-term game. This cycle has definitely tested people, I think, a lot more than they expected, but that's what the introduction of these large players does, right? It's an evil, unfortunately, but it's kind of a necessary evil. And what I will say is this is, well, it's not necessary, but it is necessary. This is, in fact, what will accelerate the next major leg in the crypto market. This is why, this market cycle and next market cycle are going to be the biggest two you've ever seen. And you're going to see trillions of dollars flowing into the crypto market. For anyone that does not remember, right now, the projections for this cycle are somewhere capped at between 10 to 12 trillion dollars. We currently sit in the total market cap of crypto at 3.23 trillion. You're talking about a tripling or quadrupling of this current market cap of crypto. By the end of next market cycle, projections are between 30 trillion to 100 trillion dollars. That's not all Bitcoin, guys. Right now, there is strategic positioning taking place in altcoins. That's why you're seeing the filings for spot ETF products for some of the top altcoins in the space. That's why you're seeing some of these low-end partnerships take place where they're in the research phases with many altcoins in the space. They're trying to slowly but surely weasel their way in and figure out, what's going to do well, what has good positioning for the future, what has the optics that can really bring in a lot of retail capital. It's all strategic right now. It's all a big plan. So what I will say is that I understand that things have not moved in the way that we hoped here in 2025. Even last year, wasn't quite to expectations. And again, it's just been under the cloud of noise. It's been about the distractions and just suppressing retail as much as they can before things take off. And frankly, I don't know how long it's going to last. It could be a week, could be a month, could be until next year. Maybe that's not what people want to hear, but it's the truth. We're going through some pretty big shifts right now, and it's a question of how long can they retain control before retail just decides to enter the space anyways. Right now, people outside the space, they don't care. They haven't been paying attention. There have been some instances where they've gotten close, and then we get hit with some news yet again, right? That's just been the very recurring theme, the regurgitated circle. Not sure if I still have this or not. Anyways, I probably can't find it, but the fear cycle, right? Get retail excited, shake them out, pick up your positions, get them excited. Same thing, just rinse and repeat over and over again. But that's all I got for you guys. Enjoy this time while we have it. This is our opportunity to take advantage of discounts, to take advantage of cheap prices in the market before the masses are paying attention, before things really take off, before they have done enough to position themselves for these next massive rallies in the market. It's going to be fun. There's going to be a lot of money to be made. I just hope that everybody's prepared for when it does take place. So I appreciate you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below, but have a great day. Catch you guys in the next one. Take care.